The blood of Jesus is not the color red. Take that out of your mind. That's not what we're talking about. The blood of Jesus is not just the liquid that falls from a man, even though there is a physical expression to that. The blood of Jesus is a summation of the revelation. Watch this now. The revelation behind his becoming sin, who knew no sin. That an unjust man, a just man, took upon himself the cloak of being unjust. Are we together? And that by that spiritual law, he died a death he did not deserve. Are we together now? And that the basis of that death he did not deserve was that the man who deserved to die in him can now find liberty. So every time you invoke the blood, what happens in the realm of the spirit is that a memorial is raised. Are we together now? That memorial echoes the fact that an unjust man went through something, a just man went through something he should not go through. That means no matter the basis of the accusation, because of the liberty that just man has brought, you are free. That is the thing about the blood. You have to understand this. Now, most believers shout the blood of Jesus, but they don't even know what they are saying. Others just mean the liquid, the red liquid of Jesus, like that thing you transfuse to a patient who is not feeling well. You will never get a miracle that way. Blood is an instrument of mercy to you, but an instrument of justice before judgment. Most people think the blood is an instrument of judgment. No, it's an instrument of justice. It raises a memorial. The judge himself being God, not Satan. He is the judge of all the earth. So every time the ministry of the blood is invoked, that memorial is raised in the heavens. How that a just man, sinless, became sin, carried the sin of all the people. Are we together? Every accusation brought upon Jesus was false, so that every true accusation upon you, by his verdict, you are also free. So, Satan has a name with respect to the ministry of liberty. He's called the accuser of the brethren. When it has to do with liberty, watch this, he's no longer a thief. Satan is not always a thief. He changes according to what he tries to achieve. When we talk about justice, you have to go to the court, the high court, the very court that the judge, at that point, God does not just sit there as creator, he sits there as judge, the judge of all the earth. The accuser of the brethren comes. Are we together? And that he accuses the brethren day and night. What is the accusation? I have a right to oppress this family. The reason is that the grandfather called me through the spirits and the mediums, and he said, empower our farms. In return, I will give you all the female children in this family. And I have maintained agriculture. They have produced all, from their farms. I have maintained my own part. Now a young lady, a young guy, because he came for koinonia, he's asking me to lose my 150-year-old grip over that family. It does not work that way. Watch this. So if you now come and say, well, I think you must go. No. The system of justice must have a basis. Ask our judicial people. Even when they met out judgment, it is not based on sentiments. According to section this, subsection this is the penalty that follows such a thing. Are we together? Do you know that in the court of law, now I'm not a judge, but I know this much, that in the court of law, you can have the truth, but if you don't know how to communicate it, you will still go to jail. So having the truth is one thing. Knowing how to communicate it in a way that relates to the laws that govern you. Bring forth your strong reasons. Bring forth your strong